They ruined Sanji's character in the live action because they took away the thing that made him a flawed and interesting character. The perv trope, of course. Without that, he's just a charismatic Prince Charming. He has no challenges or struggles to overcome. So what is there to look forward to in character development for this live action Sanji? This is a comment I got a lot more than I expected when I said that I think this is the best portrayal we have ever gotten of Sanji. I think Taz took a problematic but very beloved character and elevated them to the absolute max. And the single best thing they could have done for this character is taking away this ridiculous pervy trope. Sanji is still a lover boy. He's still getting after it any chance that he can. But they made this Sanji somebody who does it in a respectful way. He's not going around making women uncomfortable. He's shooting a shot, and if it misses, he moves on. But it's really interesting to say that this is a character flaw that makes him interesting, because I don't see it that way at all. Because if this was a character flaw that he was working to do better at, then that would be a conversation. But it's not like this is getting any better as the story progresses. Sanji literally spent 2 years in the Kamabaka Queendom and came back worse. We literally do not acknowledge the fact that he even exists in the first arc after the time skip. You'd think after spending 2 years with the LGBTQ plus community, he would have gained a little bit more respect for people. And yet, we just have to completely delete him from the arc. And of course, a lot of people do still point at his moments with Pudding where he was a lot more respectable. And I'll give him a few points for that, but then we lose a ton of points when we realize that Pudding's a minor. And we can go right back to Fishman Island and say the same thing. Sanji's pervy trope is not a flaw to be overcome. It is a detriment to his character. It does nothing but make him look worse. When we know there is so much more to Sanji than just being a woman-obsessed lover boy. Take Usopp for an example. His character flaws is that he's a coward. And throughout this series, we see him slowly but surely facing his fears. Now, of course, he may not be doing it at the pace that we want him to, but Usopp is standing in front of gods. And at least in current manga, he hasn't run away yet. That is a character flaw that we would like to see worked on throughout a series. So if they had taken this moment to have Sanji come back from the time skip and actually be a respectable, manageable human being around women, that would have been a huge W for his character development. But instead, he just got worse. So while I understand that this Sanji kind of seems to have everything going for him, I think it's incredibly reductive to say that since he's not an absolute perv, that means he has no flaws. Sanji is a broken man with an incredibly difficult past to talk about. And we got to see just that in the live action when he was talking to Nami about his mother. The emotion, the depth of character, the trauma within this moment, it was palpable. And for all these reasons, this is why this is my GOAT. Taz is the best to have done it. And I honestly can't wait to see more of this character. Because for once, I love every moment Sanji is on screen. But as always, guys, let me know what you're thinking in the comments.